Hey everyone! So I have another plant related DIY. Sorry for those of you who are like totally over plants. I'm not. And it's springtime and beautiful outside and there are plants everywhere, so there's just gonna be a lot of plant content from me probably. Anyway, a couple weeks back I did a personal crochet project. It was like a super easy, like I whipped it up within a few hours. I made a little hanging planter for one of my plants. I've done a hanging planter before on this channel. More of like a macrame style, but not really. But I have a lot of plants, so I needed another planter, and I wanted to do the crocheted version that time. So I posted it, and a lot of people seemed to really like it, and I decided that I would maybe show you guys how I made one, because I need another one. So I'm going to walk you guys through how to make a hanging planter. So let's get started. You'll need a crochet hook, size J, cotton yarn or twine, worsted weight, a 1-inch metal ring, and scissors. Okay, I'm going to attempt to talk you guys through this pattern as well as I can. I'll also leave the pattern down below in the comments, including the pattern that I based this off of. First, start with a magic loop. To do one of these, take a length of yarn and loop it around, bringing the tail end up and around like so. Pinch the yarn between your thumb and fingers. Stick your crochet hook into the loop, hook the yarn that's coming from the ball of yarn, and pull it through. Hook the yarn again, and pull this through the loop that you just made. Now you should have something like this. The big magic loop, and then the small little loop. To keep the proper tension, I like to wrap the yarn around my hand and then around my index finger like so. There are a couple different ways to hold the yarn, so just do whatever feels comfortable to you. Chain 1. Now, double crochet 2 times. To double crochet, you wrap the yarn around the crochet hook, and then bring the hook down and through the magic loop, grab the yarn again, pull out of the magic loop, grab more yarn, and then pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. Grab some more yarn, and then pull through the last 2 loops on the hook. Once you've done 2 of these, chain 3. Now repeat this 4 more times. Pull on the end of the yarn to tighten the magic loop. Then single crochet into the first stitch. Chain 1. Half double crochet into the next stitch. A half double is similar to the double. You loop the yarn around the hook, poke the hook through the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through, grab more yarn, and then at this point you just pull it all the way through the 3 loops on the hook. In this little spot where the chained stitches are, double crochet twice, chain 3, and then double crochet twice again. Repeat this starting with the half double crochet 4 more times. Single crochet into the first stitch of the last row. For this next row, half double crochet into the next stitch, then double crochet into the next stitch, and then in the chained area, double crochet twice, chain 3, and then double crochet twice. Pretty much every time you get to the chained area, you're going to do the same thing. Double crochet twice, chain 3, double crochet twice. Double crochet into the next stitch, half double into the next, and then finally single stitch into the next. Repeat this 4 times. Now, you can repeat this as many times as you want to get the size that you need. Just increase the double crochet right before the chain area. So for this next row, you do a half double and then 2 double crochets. Then in the chain area, like I said, you just do what you always do, 2 double crochets, chain 3, and then 2 double crochets, And then in the next stitches, double crochet 2 times, then half double, and then single, and so on 4 more times. So once it's as wide as you want, single stitch till you get to the chained area. Double crochet into the chained area, and then chain a row as long as you want the planter to hang. I went with 30 stitches here, but if I were to do it again, I'd probably go with about 40. Take the ring and make a stitch through it, essentially locking it in place. Stitch the rest of the way back down. This is where I wasn't really the biggest fan of this twine. I feel like it made this part look too bulky. Make one more double crochet stitch into the chained area and then continue single stitching to the next chained area and repeat. Like before, when you get to the end, stitch the ring in. Repeat this until you're back at the beginning. Cut, tie off, and weave in the ends. If you want, you can make a little tassel. The one that I made with this twine kind of sucks, but the one that I made for my cotton yarn hanger turned out really nice. So to do a tassel, just wrap your yarn around something that's about as long as you want your tassel. I wrapped mine around an old mint tin. Carefully pull the yarn off, pull a length of yarn through one of the looped ends and tie it. Since I had a good amount of extra yarn from the beginning of this plant hanger, and I was going to just tie it in this spot anyway, I just used that end of the twine to tie the tassel. Take another length of yarn and tie it about 1/2 inch to 1 inch down from the top. Cut the looped yarn at the bottom of the tassel and then trim them so that they're equal. So here you can see that the twine tassel looks a bit messy. I'll probably just cut it off and have this one be tasselless. To hang your plant, flatten the hanger and place the pot in the middle like so. Grab the ring, pull it up, and there you go. I think this pot is a little bit too small for these little straps though, so I ended up trying it with a bigger pot. With this one, I feel like it fit a bit better, but the straps were too short now. With this pot, at the top, they come to a point too quickly, I think, so it doesn't really give that much space for your plant leaves and stuff. I'm just gonna have to keep trying out different pots for this thing. I'll probably eventually find one. So here's my cotton plant hanger that I made with cotton yarn. I guess it helps that the pot that I'm using for this one is rounded at the bottom, so the hanger forms around it nicely. But the straps also appear thinner, so I feel like they're in better proportion with the pot. And also the tassel hangs better in this one than it did in the twine version. So I just hung these onto my curtain rod in my living room, and it's done. The twine one is still growing on me, but I absolutely love how the one with cotton yarn came out. What do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm not really happy with how it turned out. I do love how the one with the cotton yarn turned out, so I would suggest if you want to do this, then use that kind of string or yarn or whatever. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked it anyway. I hope that you still were able to like learn how to crochet it. Even though for me personally it didn't turn out well, you could see the example of one that I did exactly the same pattern and it did turn out well. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much to my patrons for helping me produce this video. If you like my videos and have learned something from them, please consider supporting me on Patreon to help me continue to make them. It's totally optional. I'll still be making videos either way. It just helps me be able to put out better stuff. A link will be down below, or you can just click up here in the corner.